Over the course of the past 3 years, I've had the pleasure to get to know this man, his commitment to our school community, his desire to be transparent, and his passion for providing equitable opportunities for all of our students. It is my honor to introduce to you our Superintendent of Schools, Dr. Jeff Craig.
Thank you, Anna. And Alex, I'll put your name back in my contacts. I'm sorry. Wow. Thought we were going to introduce every single person in the auditorium today. Mark told you 3, not 30. Well, I can't tell you, this is one of our exciting moments that many of you have not had the opportunity to see and be a part of with our interruptions. But, man, I'm just glad to see folks here. It's great to see the smiling faces. It's great to see our alums come back. It's been a while. I would encourage you to look around and take it in. This is an awesome event, but it's been 3 years since we have been back here. Think about 2019 or 2020, and we're not sure which year we're in right now. But I'm going to pay for all these comments somewhere down the road, so I'm getting it out. So back in 2019, we did begin a tradition that was meant to instill pride, honor a person for special achievement, or acknowledge outstanding performance over time, and that was through our challenge coin. And for those of you that weren't around and maybe have forgotten, but we're unique in doing this as a school district. The challenge coin is a type of exchange coin. We generally use it in 4 exchange events, diplomatic or political exchanges. In the sports world, it happens during World Cups, World Championships, or Olympic Games. And this is a big deal for our military, police, and fire and first responders. The coin is exchanged through the honorary shaking of hands. Quite frankly, it is a symbol of respect. And we've designed our own coins specifically for the West Aurora schools. So I'd like to remind you, if we can go back to 2019 for our inaugural coin presentation. Todd? I'm honored to award the very first challenge coin to Aurora Police Chief Kristen Zeman. Thank you so much. Good stuff. You're welcome. My honor. The second challenge coin is awarded to Mr. Neil Ormond. Thank you so much. It's our pleasure.
Our pleasure.
Awesome.
So grateful. Thank you very much.
Since that day, we have honored 28 more individuals. As evidenced here on we call this the Brady Bunch screen. Big family. It's a big new family. We're really proud of that. We're honored, some of them through our pandemic years. I think that's the last time I mentioned that. Maybe one more time. But some of them were honored virtually. Others were honored in smaller, more intimate settings. And although they may range in occupation and relationship to the district, there are 4 terms that are representative of that collective, and that's commitment, courage, excellence, and integrity. Those 4 terms are engraved on each of these coins. And at this time, if I can ask any of our past challenge coin recipients who are here today, if you would please rise and be recognized. Right here. felt it was important to be able to acknowledge these folks as some of them didn't get a chance to be acknowledged in front of their peers. And so we're glad that all of you are here today. Thank you so much. And now I would like to continue that tradition by honoring 7 more individuals today. Here we go. I'm really excited about this. It's pretty cool. You can tell there's that smile that's starting to come out. Take a picture. It may not happen often. Okay, first challenge coin today is presented to our Director of Operations, Mr. Jeff Schiller. Well deserved. Well deserved. It's an honor. Thank you so much. He was quicker than we thought, so. Mr. Schiller began his career in School District 129 while he was still a senior at West Aurora High School 3 or 4 years ago, probably. While there are many things that are remarkable about Mr. Schiller, it was his leadership through the pandemic that sets him apart. He worked with our custodial team to revamp our sanitation process, secure PPE when supplies were scarce, and all this while being shorthanded due to a national workforce crisis. Furthermore, he understands that his leadership is not defined by his title, nor the hours that he works, but by the relationships he builds with others. And it is our great pleasure that we can award our first challenge coin to Jeff Schiller. Our second challenge coin goes to Aurora Police Chief, Mr. Keith Cross. Thank you. We appreciate it.
I appreciate it.
Your support is valued.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. He thought he was just another pretty face here. Chief Cross currently serves as the chief of the Aurora Police Department. In his roles leading up to and including the highest position in the department as chief, he continues to be a great supporter of not only the schools in our region and our community, but specifically the West Aurora schools. Whenever we need assistance, whenever we need extra support, he is only a phone call away. Knowing that we have the support of the city's police department is invaluable and priceless and gives us the opportunity to do our work in safe environment, and we appreciate it. Chief Cross. I say those nice things to ensure that when I do call, he'll reach out. Note to self. This one's going to be a fun one. Our third and fourth challenge coins today go out to Tom and Sonny Herget. Little surprise, huh?
A little bit, yeah. Thanks a lot. Thanks a lot, Jeff.
Thank you.
Yeah.
You got to take that first. They just made bad comments about me.
Okay.
While at Jefferson Middle School in the 9th grade, it wasn't a couple years ago, Tom, that Tom first met Sonny, and fast forward to the current day, and the pair now have quite a history with School District 129. Their children have graduated from our schools, and they have served as the Grand Marshals of the 2019 Homecoming Parade. Tom acts as the treasurer of the A-Plus Foundation and has donated his time to several of our buildings in the district. And Sonny, who taught Spanish right here at West High, was elected to the West Aurora School Board in 1999, where she served 20 years before stepping down to spend more time with her grandchildren. Second graders like surprises. Nobody else likes surprises, I guess. All right, the fifth challenge coin goes to our Executive Director of the Kane County Health Department, Mr. Michael Isaacson. Congratulations. Thank you so much. We appreciate your support. Mr. Isaacson has played an instrumental role through his work at the Kane County Health Department. Near and dear to our heart, if you can imagine meeting with our peers throughout the county and with our health department officials, sometimes on an hourly or weekly basis. Michael helped us navigate and interpret the many COVID interruptions and directives given to us by our alphabets, CDC, IDPH, ISBE. He is often a resource on the topic of social emotional well-being, and his authentic and consistent support continues to remain invaluable to us today, and we look forward to his continued leadership and service. Mr. Michael Isaacson. Awesome. Did you want equal time to like Alex had? Maybe we could name the rest of the teachers as well. If you remember, they're bus drivers, lunch workers. It's a 90-minute show, folks. Whew. Oh. Dr. Raby, you cannot yell at me on this one. Okay, our next challenge coin goes to Mr. Mike Runge. If he was in trouble, we'd call him Michael, but we're just going to go with Mike. Congratulations.
Thank you very much.
Absolutely, we appreciate all your work. Thanks. Nice job. Now we're going to talk about you. Now in his 31st year, so that makes him, 35 years old? Of teaching science right here at West Aurora High School, Mr. Runge has impacted generations of students, as evidenced by some of our commentary today. If you ever get a chance to speak with him about his career, most likely he would share with you his pride in the number of students who have gone on and grown into be educators or coaches. Additionally, since 2017, Mr. Runge has organized the Battle of the Big Butts. Yes, I said big butts. Those would be the folks in the line, and they have appendages. On average, 25 schools travel to West High to showcase the strength, speed, and power of their offensive and defensive linemen. Interesting stat here. The event has amassed over 1,800 participants since he took over the reins, with numerous college scouts and coaches from various programs and media coming in to observe our local talent. This event helped put West Aurora football on the map, and it's really a great opportunity to shine a light on those in the trenches and celebrate a different set of kids. It's with great pleasure that we get to present the challenge coin to Mr. Michael Runge. And last but not least, our final challenge coin of the day, I would like to present to board member Mr. Bob Gonzalez. Absolutely. Thank you. Congratulations.
Thank you, sir.
You bet. As citizens who serve our students and represent our communities, our school board members face complex and demanding challenges. Board meetings are just a fraction of the amount of time and energy that our school board members devote to leading their districts. They are deeply involved in community activities and spend many hours in the schools and at extracurricular events, as well as regional leadership. Mr. Gonzalez began serving in 2011, and during that time he served 3 terms as our school board president. We appreciate his service and his leadership for our students and our community. Mr. Bob Gonzalez. And if I could ask if we could have one more final round of applause for all of our Challenge Fund recipients.